Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect Andromeda. I'm the MysteriousJG. That has been a long gap for me between recording this video and recording the last video because everything involving the new RTK expansion, everything involving getting ready for Zerfall's charity stream, um, and a big chunk of my Red Dead Redemption has all taken place since the last time I recorded this game. And yeah, see, the last couple videos that went public are probably the ones where I went off about this subscriber who, gave me this message telling me how my political opinions were just unacceptable to them, and that's why a long-term subscriber could no longer support my channel, and blah, blah. And I went off about that in the video and didn't go back and cut it out or anything like that, and the handful of people who replied in any way, shape, or form were supportive, so I appreciate that. Although at this point, we're 170 something almost videos into this LP. A lot of people, it's testing people's patience anyway. But people were supportive. I was like, after I kind of talked about that, and I was like, man, I hope I didn't say anything really that's going to upset anybody. But it seems like people were pretty much on board. Andre Waite said something about how, don't freaking change what you're doing because the people who are watching you because we appreciate what you're doing, which I thought was cool. Somebody commented that, yeah, I've said a lot of pro-Trump stuff, but it doesn't bother me. I support whoever the current president is. I don't have your name. Sorry, whoever commented that, but that did strike me weird. Once again, no timestamps, and I'm not asking for them to go back and provide, but I'm like, what the fuck am I saying that has people thinking I'm like a Trumper? I don't I don't get it. And the whole notion of once somebody wins the presidency, you should support them even if they're not your candidate. That's the patriotic thing to do. That's one of those things that makes a lot more sense. And it's a lot easier to see that point of view when the person you voted for gets elected. And when they don't come back and after winning the election start trying to claim that it was rigged and they should have won by even more than they did, which is kind of madness, but and then Ravenite said something like, damn, I was going to ask you about the new Doctor Who, but I guess I won't. I don't want you to get in trouble and lose subscribers, LOL. To which I'm like, oh shit, I probably do need to say something about the new Doctor Who. I don't need to, but if there was an LP where I was going to say something about the new Doctor Who and the people watching would give a shit, it would be my sci-fi LP that I'm in the middle of, so. Oof. I didn't even know there was the new Doctor Who was going to be female until I saw people talking about it on Facebook, and the whole tenor of the conversation was, I'm so excited. It's a shame that a bunch of misogynists are going to hate on this online. What's wrong with those people? And I refrained from saying anything because I'm like, I'm not really that excited about this. It's only a TV show. It's not going to change my life. But yeah, I wouldn't have done this if it was my call. And that's probably makes me sound like some kind of horrible misogynist, but I'm just like, no, the character's been around for since the 60s. It just seems gimmicky to change the character to a woman. It just seems gimmicky. And I would have been all about a really strong spin-off about say Romana in E-Space with K9, but most of you people, even the Whovians, don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Basically, I'm saying you could do a whole series set in the Doctor Who continuity and have a female lead and have them be just as capable and badass as the Doctor without just deciding we're going to turn the Doctor into a woman and alienate anybody who doesn't really think that you need to do that to the character after all this time. I have no faith in the new series to do this without making it just a platform for a bunch of bad jokes anyway. If you saw the episode where the Doctor goes back to Gallifrey and it's the one where he's I don't know if it was supposed to be Rassilon, but there's some starchy old white guy Time Lord who's kind of vaguely the villain, and they end up some other Time Lord gets regenerated and goes from being a man to a woman, and it just becomes a bunch of lame jokes. And I wasn't that excited when Missy appeared, even though I think the character has been fun and the actress who plays her is really good, and yada yada yada, but it felt like a dry run for testing the waters to see how bad people will get upset by the female doctor. It was okay, they're going to make the Doctor woman now. Shit, that's why they're establishing that this is a possibility. And then you had the episode with the master on master team up. It should have been pretty awesome for us fans, but it turns into it had a bunch of lame jokes about them being into each other, and it's I have no faith that they're not going to have a bunch of like lowbrow, lame jokes. So we'll see. Maybe it'll turn out better than I thought. It just seems like a gimmick. I don't see why you couldn't do like a really strong spin-off series about a female Time Lord. And don't even tell me it's because the Time Lords are, the Doctor's the last Time Lord. Whatever. They could do it. It just seems like something that they're, I don't know if the producers are trying to do even more to show how progressive they are, or if it's just something to grab ratings, or like if anybody really thinks this is, I don't know. It just seems like a gimmicky thing that I don't particularly want to see. I would much rather see another series with a different character who wasn't supposed to be the same character that we've been watching all along, and is a woman and shows that women can go out and do anything men can do. But we'll see. Maybe it'll all work out really great. Maybe she will end up being my favorite Doctor. I think it's weird that I think it's weird that we're going to have a white woman Doctor before we've had any non-white Doctor. Like, I would have had no difficulty coming to grips with a non-Caucasian male Doctor. I don't know. It seems odd that maybe like it would be so underwhelming to finally have a black Doctor or an Asian Doctor this late on that it would be so underwhelming and nobody would even bat an eye. So it's like, that ship sailed. If we'd done that back when, like, Peter Davison regenerated into Colin Baker and we regenerated Peter Davison into a black dude, maybe it would have meant something then, but now that ship sailed, so let's go with a white woman and, whatever. I'm spending way too much time on this. Other than to say, yes, Raven, I have an opinion on that, and yes, it's probably going to piss people off because we're all a bunch of, people who get way upset about things that don't matter. And ultimately, my opinions on the new Doctor don't matter because they're just my opinions, and I'll probably watch the show, but, even if it turns out to be a pleasant surprise, it's not going to, like, completely change my life. It's freaking Doctor Who. I don't know. Anyway, so back to this game we're actually supposed to be playing, Mass Effect Andromeda. Last time I wrapped up some stuff. We got all the planets up to 100% viability now. Our Nexus level, wow, we're really close to, I think Nexus level 19 used to be the cap. I don't know, we've hit the point where there's very little reward left in doing the side missions. And we really just kind of need to hurry up and finish this. And to that end, probably what I really need to do is go... Oh, wow, what is this? They've updated the game since I last played. So I've completed missions here. And I've actually gotten out of the habit of just like constantly having this game on and sending people on missions. I had not been doing that. So these are all missions that we could take. I don't know what those little blue symbols even meant. Yeah, whatever. Let's see. We kind of want research data more than anything else. Because research data is kind of the thing that we can't get other ways. Or have a finite amount that we can get in other ways. We want to send a strike team on this mission. Who's got the best chance of success? 78. Okay, it's you. So send somebody on a... Once we get down to silver and bronze, like, it doesn't really matter who we send. Everyone's capable of handling it. Well, they have ordered it by difficulty now, which they never used to seem to do. So I think So those are the missions that we're already sending people on. Now it's like, shouldn't have any research data reward ones left. Oh, we do have another research data reward one. I guess I missed it. I guess we'll see. 74% chance. Yeah, whatever. I'll send you. All right. Boy, we got a whole bunch of stuff, eh? It doesn't look like any of this is research, which is the only one that I was going to really bother to see what it was. Oh no, we got some research data loots. Milky Way, which we don't care about. And Helios, which we do kind of care about. So we'll claim all our rewards. Suddenly our inventory will be full of crap, so let's... Yeah, we got a new pistol that we don't... Ooh, a Scorpion. I guess I'd been keeping a couple pistols around just to be able to test mods. Sniper rifle. Melee optimizer. I gotta go through my mods and organize them at some point. I picked up new armor. Deep Space Explorer, Remnant Reborn, which we've actually crafted, and Scavenger. Don't want to get rid of that. We got new chests. We got Deadeye chest, which I'm just going to eliminate to clear up inventory space. We are equipping Remnant Reborn legs. Oh no, we're not equipping them. We're using Deep Space armor, so we have nothing equipped. Ooh. Oh. Don't want to get rid of those. So what's our new fusion mod? The fusion mod of Rupture. Oh wait, what does that do? Weapon headshot and weak point bonus is up. Weapon clip is further reduced. That's actually probably a good mod for us to equip. Other than the... We have the one of robotics. But we're using an armor that doesn't give us a slot anyway, so who cares? Alright, video's halfway over. All I've done is possibly offend people by not being excited enough about the new Doctor Who. And you could just do a series about Romana. She can regenerate too. And she's in E-Space. She doesn't even... You don't even have to like worry about all the continuity shit you've changed. She's in E-Space, so she's insulated from it. Fans will... You just have to give them one episode that sets up the premise, and then off you go. Great. Alright, well, whatever. So what do we actually want to do with ourselves now? Comparatively alien. What is comparatively alien? We got a Helios assignment of enter a wild fiend habitat. Find Dr. Okir's research, remnant sites, architect. We could go find an architect. Do we care about that? Life on the frontier, life in the fast lane. Investigate space attacks on Nexus ships. Sites investigated 1 of 4. What do we have that's not on hold? Okay, we can do this thing where we got to find the first baby born in the new place. Oh, is I guess if Jawl's friend foe mission is ready to go. Solarian Arc, like to do that, we'd have to advance the main plot, which I guess is what I would be doing with this play session, except that I don't know how many videos I'll have. Like if I'd gotten done early, I watched the riff tracks. If I'd gotten started on this earlier, I probably would be just going on with the next main plot mission. Instead, we can actually start looking for trackers or... So, little things that matter. Which is not the gender of the new Doctor. I think there have already been like female doctors in fan fiction, obviously, but I mean like semi-official stuff, like where fans actually got video cameras and shot their own unauthorized video stories. So, not that you have to beat them to the punch, BBC, but I just remember a documentary about Doctor Who where some some woman who played the role of the Doctor in some fan-produced, I don't know if it was audio stories or actual videos. Oh, I got an echo, it's crazy. And saying that they were just as legitimate a Doctor as any of the other Doctors. And I was like, I don't know, one of the ones who, like, spent years playing the part on television might beg to differ. Oh, yeah, I forgot I'm supposed to be scanning here because there was an anomaly detected. That's where I fucked up here.
Probes launched.
We've detected babies.
It's drifting, and I'm getting Ket drive wash.
Now the Ket are involved? Damn it, get close.
Let's pick up some of that drive wash. It sounds delicious. Yeah, I'm looking at the time. I really am not going to get that many videos of this recorded, which is not that big a deal now that I'm got all these other LPs going and I'm just doing a video a day. Just had enough time to get logged on and...
Signs of Ket. But I'm getting data. The 4 trackers give us a point of origin on Vold.
Dun, dun,
That planet has no
dun.
shortage of leftover Ket.
We don't want a baby near Exaltation or Rokar. We have to find them on Vold.
Because I struggled to remember what the fuck Rokar is. Rokar are the Renegade Angara. Exaltation is the Ket thing. So there's all sorts of bad shit going on Vold. But no, it's like, look at the time. I'm really not going to have that much time to record it. Just enough time to get on, say some things that will alienate some of the fans by not being sufficiently excited about the new Doctor Who casting choice. I feel bad. I think Peter Capaldi did a good job, but there was just way too much silliness going on, like sonic shades and guitar. The satellite tracks initial shipment. Well, there's a new producer now. Maybe the new producer will not suck as much. Satellite tracks, initiative shipments, and blah 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 blah. We're going to Vold now. On hold. Place an outpost to attract it. It said on hold, and now it says go to Vold. So do we go to Vold and then get put on hold? I don't get it. I don't remember. Is Vold... Vold is the ice planet, right? Well, I probably have more... There's, like, interesting potential quests on Vold that I never got around to doing, but... This game is littered with side quests that really don't seem to matter. And if they do announce a sequel, I'm going to get obsessed with making sure that I go back and clear all the side quests in this game so that I'll have a save to bring into the new game where I've done all the side quests, but I don't think this game's getting a sequel. And if it does, I'm thinking they're just going to scrap the Andromeda thing and say it never happened. Andromeda won't even be... I'm in Doctor Who mode now. It won't even be the Torchwood of this franchise. It'll be the K9 and Company of the franchise.
Vold orbit is steady.
So that's a thing. I don't think there's any opinion I can have on the new Doctor that's as offensive as my efforts to do Suvi's voice. Clearly, that is the thing. That if it has not alienated all of my fans, it certainly should have. Drakencore is fine. I'm like, do I feel like... Nah, don't fuck with this.
Approaching the LZ.
Minor plot spoilers that I won't spoil it for you guys if you don't know what's coming, but I am aware that I probably want to bring Drak with me on the next major plot mission because there'll be some stuff that he says if he's there. And Cora's just... She's the one I'm trying to romance, so I like to keep her around. That being said, I should think of ditching them both when I'm not doing the main plot missions, but... I say. There's characters in this game I feel like I should like, but by and large, I'm just... nobody's doing anything for me. So... Basic mining zone rich. Little things that matter. Dr. Kennedy is due to give birth. First human being born in Andromeda to be a genetic interest of the Ket and a symbolic target for the Rokar. So let's warp out here, ignoring the game. Oh. Boy, game is really confused here. Let's say we will ignore the hidden stashes because I just don't feel like dealing with them. Wrong button.
We need help. This is the Pathfinder. There may be Rokar and Ket closing on you.
Well, no.
No, not now. This does not sound good. Can you make a run for it?
Running is unlikely, Pathfinder.
Is she sick?
No.
Tempest, Dr. Kennedy will need an escape vector ASAP.
Understood. Give me a gun.
This is all because of the female doctor. Sorry.
But she still needs help.
Women are so strong they can do anything. Now let's kill the giant army of beasts that are after everyone. I've forgotten how to play the game. I just realized I took no time whatsoever to reacquaint myself with the combat controls, and I've been away for a while.
Tell them to hurry.
We hear you, Doctor. Hold on.
Oh, Mrs. I don't want help from the Nexus. What button is it that does that? Yeah, there we go. Although actually I don't want to do that now. Boy, there's Rokar, Raiders, and Ket. So everybody is coming in at the same time to attack as we get here. I feel like we brought this on her, and she would have been fine if it weren't for our efforts to help. Anyway, we were dicking around with barrier, right? Yeah. Was it barrier? Yeah, it must have been barrier. So, max biotic shields. Increase maximum shield strength while biotic effect is active. Nope. Reduces weapon weight and improved speed while shields are active for biotic powers that deplete shields. This involves you having a biotic link in effect, which I'm using this biotic passive, even though I'm claiming that Shepard, damn it, what's his name? Ryder doesn't know biotics. So we actually need to go with. I don't understand why I waited though, because with 10 points, like, didn't I already have enough to do this last time? Am I just that tuned out with leveling up that I didn't even notice last time I leveled up? Whatever. It's biotic alacrity, make its stuff weighs less. And then the next time we level up, we can finish off and get shields restored at low health 100%, low health threshold 20. Yeah, that'll be really helpful actually. Hey, we're Kinetic Warrior. Kinky Warrior, I thought it said for a second, because I'm an idiot. She has nothing that she can learn with only 4 skill points, and Drac will probably be the same. But they're both really close to being maxed out. Josie Wales? Jeez. Oh, somebody's like right behind me. Damn it. No fair coming up behind me. I'm a sniper. And I can't shoot you through the ice. I'm just gonna... Will you please come out here so I can kill you? Pregnant lady's probably getting all kinds of murdered while you're doing that, you know.
Take them out! Kennedy's shuttle needs a path!
You got it.
No fair hiding behind our ship. Luckily I can shoot you through it for some reason. Somebody kill that Chosen that's almost dead so I can concentrate on the Rokar robot that's suddenly here. Let's use some overdrive pack, shield capacitors. We got fuck tons of incendiary. It's not as good against these things as other armor types would be, but taking some damage. Well, a couple of things are happening. I keep forgetting that I can cloak.
Too close. I'm taking off. Wait until you're clear. There's no time.
Enemy down. Are you clear, Doctor?
What about it, Kennedy?
Okay, well, the baby's born.
We're safe. He's safe.
How do you know it's a he? Oh.
Clear,
Yeah,
Doctor.
babies.
But we have to wrap this up with Addison.
Understood, Pathfinder.
But I don't really care, so. Unused
The
research
temperature
data.
is falling, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
I'm interface. Oh, and they have a little thing that tells you different things mean. Okay, it's so they're basically telling me to go back to the ship. There's no particular reason to actually do that instead of just extracting. So the first baby born in the Andromeda cluster is a boy. What filthy misogynist asshole wrote that? I'm just kidding. I'm joking. I'm only joking. Let's go talk to Dr. What's-Her-Face and let her know that baby's, like, not dead. Yay. I'm just surprised we had Ket and Rokar attacking. Why didn't we feature also have fiends who teleported to this planet they're not native to in order to attack? What about the raiders? Why aren't they attacking the site for no reason? I mean, why don't we have every enemy type in the game?
You have pending vid calls.
Sure do. Call Director Addison on the Nexus. Don't talk to her about this in person or she'll blow you off.
Pathfinder, I have Dr. Kennedy on the channel. She is very tired, but alive.
Yep, that's on me.
Looks like a banshee and safe.
We named her
And now that you're
Blasto.
back in the fold,
I mean him.
It's the initiative's job to keep you safe.
I wonder if the baby turns out to be a girl if he plays female Ryder. That wouldn't make any sense, but now you're back in the fold. It's the initiative's job to keep you safe. You're overlooking the thefts? Yeah, bring that up.
This all started with tech that could steal initiative resources.
Dr. Kennedy has graciously offered to return her research and any resources gained along the way.
Not that gracious.
I could always just purge all data.
No, thank you. We'll keep things simple. You and your trackers all safely accounted for.
Agreed they need surveillance or we need self-sufficiency. I don't know which of... What? I don't even really know what I'm answering now. So I probably shouldn't have gone off on that side discussion since I didn't bother to retain what I'm answering to now. We need self-sufficiency or they need surveillance. Well, self-sufficiency sounds better than surveillance.
Locking people up isn't the solution. We can't watch everyone all the time.
Well, we can
You
try.
had to comb the cluster and run a gauntlet to save them.
Yeah.
From what I've heard, they've done the same for every outpost. Your Pathfinder knows you can't keep this bottled. If you want it safe, make it all safe.
You'll be secure on the Nexus. Join our first home on EOS. Yeah, there you go. Send her to EOS. One of them is emotional and one of them is logical. But let's be emotional.
Prodromos is where we started our new lives. They'd love to welcome this one.
It's not too far. If you ever want to talk.
And we can have that guy who looks like Sanjay Dutt and his cave civilization hang out there. Safe travels, Doctor, or what's the baby's name? Yeah, let's find out what the baby's name is. I'm hoping it's Blasto.
You never said what name you chose. Maybe Pathfinder?
Duh.
Too.
No, It's David. David Edward, for an old friend.
An old friend named Scott
Goodbye,
Pathfinder.
Ryder, and thank you.
Thanks to my old friend Scott Pathfinder, I've been able to have a baby and name it David whatever. Maybe David was like a really big contributor to the non-existent GoFundMe that this game used to come into existence. So here we go. We're a couple of thousand experience points away from maxing out all of our supporting characters. Another strong indication that you need to hurry up and be done with the game. Don't quite have enough points to finish off Barrier, but once we do, I think we just start spending random points in combat to make our damage bonus go up slightly. Because I mean, once we've maxed out Barrier, that's like it as far as things that could be useful for any reason other than providing passive bonuses to the skills we're actually using. Unless we decide that at the last minute we want to completely change our playstyle and become like a biotic melee character, which I suppose we could do. So let's save the game. Let me try to get out of this weird mindset where I'm like intentionally saying goofy things to sound like a misogynist for fun, because it's just not that good an idea. And when we come back, I don't know what we're going to do. I didn't think we were going to be that... I thought we'd have more to do to wrap that quest up. Then again, we spent a lot of time chasing from one like little scan to another. So I suppose I should have realized that there would be one big pitched battle at the end and then you'd be done. There's kids screaming in the hallway. That's always fun. Like, really screaming. Anyway. Ooh, I'm kind of a little worried about this kid. So, except that they scream like that all the time. So anyway, and I know they're in the hallway and not in their actual apartment. Like, what am I talking about? Kids in the hallway, I wouldn't be able to hear them as clearly. But they're just screaming their little lungs out. So when we come back, I guess we'll travel to the planet of the guys, the alien dudes. I really have completely forgotten everything that's happening in this game. Planet to the Angaran world and talk to the Moha, whatever she is, and see if we can get some of the loyalty quests done. Because I want to be able to pull out on short notice without having to finish a main storyline plot quest, which might take a little more time. So when we come back, that's what we're going to do on the MysteriousJG. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope you'll continue to tune in for 1,000% less Doctor Who discussion in the next video. Bye-bye.